from the restream. We about to go live. I'm late. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Midday Manifest. It's your girl, Coach Misty. Jesus. And I am trying to log in to Tick of the Talk. Okay, I'm trying to log in to Tick of the Talk. Uh we switched the thing. It don't even matter. I'm here. How y'all doing? I got to figure out how to talk to y'all on my phone. Okay. Y'all know how when I start doing my face like that to be serious. So say something in the comments if you here watching my ugly tail. Jesus. We doing midday manifest. What you mean? Good job, friend. Somebody say they trying a YouTube version today. They say, where was your ass at? Honey, we got them going back to back. Come on, I'm finally using my phone. This hold on, let me wipe this off. Hey, the word I got a message for y'all today. I mean, I got a message for y'all every day. But the message today is stop doing what you don't want to do. Stop doing what you don't want to do. What up, Candace? Y'all stop doing what you don't want to do. I mean, absolutely. Starting today. We can't be like, oh, when the new year come. No, starting right now, sis. Stop doing stuff that you don't want to do. I don't do nothing I want to do today. I'm gonna let you know right now. Not too much on the gavel. I'm gonna let you know right now. If you book with me on a Monday, well, I get this phone call I've been waiting on. Katina, I'm sorry, baby. Let me make sure my thing that up here. I don't do no. Listen, I'm not doing no questions. No questions. Let me make sure my live intro. Oh, let me turn my intro off. I'm sorry. Y'all, I don't do no questions, do a midday manifest. You want to know something, you can book a reading or you can go to my link tree and get you a single question answered. I'm sorry. That was on me because I didn't turn it off. Stop doing something you don't want to do. Let me put y'all, listen, let me set expectations. You have to set expectations. You have to set the expectations with the people in your life. So let me say this. Y'all the people in my life. I love y'all. Hey, how y'all doing? Happy Monday. So let's get it. If you book with me any day before noon, here's the expectations. Unless I already have somewhere to be, I'm probably, listen, I'm probably gonna do your call from my bed. Yeah, yeah. I'm probably gonna do your call from my bed. I have did all my Zooms this morning from my bed. Coach Misty, live from the doggone bed. Okay. Yes, you did, Latoria. Latoria, we gotta talk. Cause that's two, friend. I'm gonna have to do something else. We're gonna have to change your thing. Yes, friend, you did miss this morning. So we're gonna have to change that coaching. I can't afford to do that. So we're gonna have to put you in the group. I'm gonna give you access to some of my group coachings on Sunday nights. I'm gonna let you get the next two classes. Yeah, Latoria, I'm gonna have to go and take you off the schedule, friend. But that's okay. We'll talk about that later. So listen, y'all, stop doing stuff you don't want to do. Here's the expectation. If you book with me and it's a Zoom call before noon, I'm going to be in the bed. Absolutely, I will be in the bed. It will be Coach Misty live from her mattress. Okay, wait, that didn't even sound. Not too much. Not too much. Okay, that's the expectation. I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm gonna give you everything I got right from them pillows. You hear me? Unless I already been up and out and going somewhere. I'm setting expectations. I'm not doing what I should be doing. I know Kenosha probably cringing right now. Like, oh my God, did she just say she gonna do coachings and readings? Yes, live and direct from these pillows. Huh? Live and direct from these pillows. Now, if you got a coaching with me in the afternoon, you're gonna catch these windows. I'm gonna be up here because I'm up. I don't do nothing I don't want to do, and I sleep well. Yeah, live from the get friend. Listen, I don't know about y'all, but I did not get into business for myself. I did not take the type of risk that I'm taking right now, only to do things that I don't want to do. So I want y'all to put in the comments before we even get into midday manifest. What is it that you don't want to do? Tell me something you don't want to do. What you gonna do? Stop. Everybody got something they do that they don't like doing, but you're doing it. What is it? Stop doing stuff you don't want to do. That makes no sense, especially if it ain't nothing. If it's not a life or death situation, stop doing stuff you don't want to do. Huh? Friend say, I don't want to waste my time. Well, friend, it's a lot of levels to that. It's a lot of levels to that. You got to start cutting different activities out. Give me one activity, y'all, while we get into it. One activity that you're going to stop doing what you don't want to do. Friends say, corporate America, giving up my time for other people. Okay. Friend said, just people. Okay, got you. Being the last resort for my family. Punching the clock every day. Stop doing stuff you don't want to do. Friend said, I don't want to take on other people's feelings. That's valid. Y'all, if y'all don't know, baby, we still in Napoleon Hill Think and Grow Rich. Because you said, I don't want to keep saving other people. Don't let them drown. Don't keep saving other folks. Let them drown. They got 9 lives. They'll come back. Stop. Not doing it. I had a gentleman reach out to me today. Somebody out of y'all done heard me talk about Johnny before. Johnny, y'all done heard me talk about Johnny before, right? Johnny reached out to me today talking about, I'm trying to see what I can come see you. I said, you want your taxes done? My tax office will be officially open this Saturday. The furniture come this week. He said, no, I'm trying to come see you. I said, no, I ain't gonna be able to do that. He said, what you mean? Oh, it's like that? No, it's always gonna be like that. I said, I done come too far. I don't feel no lost time. I come too far from where I started from. I come too far, Johnny, to let you come over for the free. It ain't even about the free. I just come too far. Okay? I'm too established to do stupid stuff. Somebody say I'm too established to do stupid stuff. Huh? I'm too established to do stupid stuff. And if doing stupid stuff, if me not doing stupid stuff mean that you're not my tax client, then so be it. Huh? Listen, that's it. Listen, here's the deal. I see a lot of people putting a lot of emotional things in the comments. Like, I want to stop saving people and I want to stop doing this. Hold on. What you got to do, listen, what you have to do, you got to start with something minor. When you start doing stuff, when you start changing minor things, right? You got to start with something minor. So when I said that if you have an appointment with me before noon, if I'm in the bed, I'm in the bed. I'm not about to force myself to get up and come up these steps and talk to you. I'm not going to do it. I'm in the bed. If you want to be in the bed, we can both talk to each other on the Zoom from the bed. That's cool. But stop forcing yourself to do stuff you don't want to do. That's something small. So when that's called setting boundaries. I got a free class. Y'all got that email today. I got a free class coming up. The class is free. The group ain't. I got a free class coming up Tuesday the 17th, a free class. We talking about setting boundaries. Okay? Establishing boundaries. We got a free class coming up. Establishing boundaries. That's what we're doing. Me telling you that I'm going to be in the bed, that's establishing the boundary. I'm setting expectations with you. Okay? So all the people that's talking about, I just want to stop. Zion, do you not have headphones? Zion, do you not have headphones? Yes, I can, and it's bothering my spirit. You hear what I'm saying? That's it right there. Establishing boundaries, setting expectations. Okay, so I don't want nobody to be like, oh, I got an appointment with you on Thursday. I had an appointment with Coach Misty, and we was in the Zoom, and she was literally propped up on the pillow. I'm telling you now, that's where I'm gonna be in the mornings. I have to get my rest, and I want to help you as well. But I'm not going to force myself to do nothing I don't want to do. So I want y'all to rethink what you were saying. A lot of y'all were saying, oh, I'm going to stop saving people. You're not going to stop saving people overnight. You got to start setting small boundaries. So start setting small boundaries. Is it something somebody do to you at work that you don't like? Tell them. Right? Is it something that somebody do in your house to get on your nerves? Tell them. Okay? Tell them. If it's whatever it is, tell them. That was me setting my boundaries. Let's go. I'm tired of talking about that. We've been on that for 10 minutes. What's up? Napoleon Hill Think and Grow Rich, y'all. We starting a new chapter. Let me tell y'all something. If you miss Manifest 2023, you just miss Manifest 2023. I'm going to say this and say that. I told y'all that I was going to record the class and I would, put the class up for people who didn't make it. No, guess what? The only people that's going to get the recording was the people who attended. And that's if they need to go over something else because their experience was their experience. What I will do is I will create a brand new course on Teachable and I will go ahead and sell that course, right? But I'm not. I thought about it. This is me. I'm not about to let y'all buy that experience. No, you should have been there. Okay, it was powerful. So guess what? I'll put out the information for Manifest 2024 probably next month. Okay, probably next month. And you all can start saving up. I'm telling you now, Manifest 2024 will be in downtown Atlanta. It'll be a one-day event. We'll have rooms at a hotel that you can get. And honey, we're going to have a good time. You hear me? We're going to make a whole day out of it. All right, a whole day. It was powerful. It was amazing. And no, I'm not going to sell y'all that experience. I'm not going to do that. Nope. It would be, I think it would be cheating myself. It would be cheating you because you wasn't there to experience it, to go through the ups and downs of it. You're just watching the recording. But I will make a class where I go step by step on what to do. All right. So Manifest 2024 is coming in Atlanta. It's going to be somebody, listen. What day? What? Somebody give me a calendar, Lord. Who got a calendar? Huh? Somebody tell me what's the first Saturday in January? What's the first Saturday in January? Because that's when we go into Atlanta. Somebody put that in there. Listen, somebody put the first Saturday in January up. And that's the Saturday that we're doing. All right. But listen, let's get into this, y'all. We are starting chapter 12. We almost finished with the book. We're starting chapter 12, the subconscious mind. All right. January 6th. Manifest 2024 will be January 6th in downtown Atlanta. Okay. January 6th. I'll be there that weekend. I'll be there that Friday, the 5th, the 6th. And then we're going to go on, check out and leave out. Everybody leaving out on the 7th. Okay. We're going to have a good time. All right, we're gonna party like rock stars on the 7th. On the 5th. We're gonna party like rock stars on the 5th. Baby, we're gonna manifest on the 6th, and we're gonna go home safely. We're gonna travel safely on the 7th. All right. So join me in Atlanta, Manifest 2024. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Let's talk about the subconscious mind, right? The subconscious mind is a connecting link. This is the 11th step towards riches. If you don't know what we're doing Napoleon Hill Think and Grow Rich. You can go to my link tree, and I have all of the books that we're going to be working in 2023 on my link tree under my Amazon list. Go ahead and order that book, and you can follow along. If you say, Coach Misty, I'm just now getting hip to you about the Midday Manifest, and you're already on chapter 12. No fret, my pet. I'm on my Urkel. No fret, my pet. You can go to my YouTube. I am Coach Misty on YouTube and catch all of our replays for Midday Manifest. All right. All right. So let's talk about the subconscious mind. Okay. The subconscious mind consists of a field of consciousness in which every impulse of thought that reaches the objective mind through any of the 5 senses is classified and recorded, and from which thoughts may be recalled or withdrawn as letters may be taken from a filing cabinet. So when I tell y'all to manifest, and I tell y'all to manifest something small, something that you have already had. So in our Manifest 2023, we talked about Manifest 2023. We had, I want it, I'll have it. Honey, somebody say, I want it, I'll have it. I want it, I'll have it. That's when you manifest something small, okay? And I want you to manifest something that you've already experienced before. That's the key point. What have you already experienced, right? So a lot of people manifested winning on a scratch off. They manifested winning on a scratch off. They manifested winning on a getting free lunch, something like that, getting $200. Here's the deal. I want it, I'll have it. You have to manifest. You have to live in that memory. It has to be from your subconscious mind. So according to the book, it says your subconscious mind, right? This is the field of consciousness in which every impulse of thought that reaches the objective mind through any of the 5 senses is classified and recorded, right? Okay, it's classified and recorded, from which thoughts can be recalled or withdrawn. So in order to manifest, I always tell people, if you are not hip to manifestation, or if you are not powerful in your manifestations yet, I need you to manifest something small, because what I want you to do is I want you to pull from the energy of having it happen before, right? Pull from what happened when that, you know what I'm saying? I want you to go back to a time and a place when somebody brought you free lunch. Go back to the time and the place when somebody paid a bill for you out of the blue. Okay. So when we pull that from our subconscious mind, we are able to visualize it easier. Because what do you need to do to manifest something? You got to see it, believe it, and know it. I'm connecting the dots. The dots are connected. Ding, 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 ding. We're connecting the dots around here, people. You got to see it, believe it, and know it. Okay. And in order to see it, believe it, and know it, I have you manifest small so that you can relive something that you've already had before. So it's easier to visualize, right? A lot of people say, listen, I want to go ahead and have $1 million. Well, how you going to get the $1 million? I don't know. Well, as long as you can't see it, neither can God. Woo! If you can't see it, neither can God. Okay. You have to see it, believe it, and know it. That's what faith is. That's what faith is. Y'all be asking God for stuff that you can't even see yourself with, and you think He gonna take his time to send it to you? Get out of here. Scram, Sam. I'm on one today. Who had a lot of naps? Me. Okay, I finally got that medicine. My medicine from the doctor. I've been anywho. All right. So the subconscious mind receives and files sense impressions or thoughts, regardless of their nature. You may voluntarily plant in your subconscious mind any plan, thought, or purpose which you desire to translate into its physical or monetary equivalent. The subconscious acts first on the dominating desires, which have been mixed with emotional feelings such as faith. Okay. So what it says is that you can plant in your mind, in your subconscious mind, any plan, thought, or purpose which you desire. Anyone. It has to be planted in your mind though. But listen, you have to have a plan. A plan. Okay. A plan. A goal without a plan is just a dream. Okay. A goal without a plan is just a dream. Okay. A dream and a plan is a vision. Oh, God. A dream and a plan is a vision. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see how we did that? Did anybody pick up on that? Huh? Somebody tell it back to me so I know we understand. Somebody tell it back to me so I know we understand. So I know we got it. Huh? A dream, what does it say? A goal without a dream is just a goal. Listen, what is it? Hold on, y'all. A goal without a plan is a dream. A goal without a plan, goal minus plan equals dream. Goal minus plan equals dream. So y'all have a lot of goals, but you ain't got no plan. That's just a dream. Okay. What are you, one of the 7 dwarfs? Sleepy? You're dreaming all the time. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. What? Okay. A dream plus a plan equals vision. Come on, cupcake cutie. A dream plus plans equal vision. Okay. I've been dreaming of this day my whole listen. I was dreaming of what I was going to wear on Midday Manifest. I dreamt about it. I said, well, God, you know, I'm going to get on here at 12-ish. Lord showed me the plan. He said, go get your bucket hat and your green glasses and give the people what they want and not what they need. Huh? A dream plus a plan equals a vision. I need y'all to write that down. I need you to put that somewhere in your notes. I need you to tell that to your children. I need you to tell that to your spouse. A dream plus a plan equals a vision. You ain't got to just say it and walk out the room and let it resonate with the people around. You hear me, Zion? A dream plus a plan equals a vision. Does Lisa hear me? Okay. You got to tell somebody that. A lot of people don't understand that. We can dream all day long, but if we don't have no pen to paper, what are we doing? Huh? But taking a nap. Y'all taking naps. Sleepy meepy. All right, let's get back into it. The subconscious mind works day and night. The subconscious mind works day and night. Y'all hear that? Day and night. The subconscious mind is working day and night. And then what Michael said is working day and night. My mind never shuts off. My body might shut down, but my mind never shuts off. I wake up with a plan. I go to sleep with a plan. Huh? Yeah, I take a nap with a vision. What do you mean? My mind never shuts off. You hear me? So listen, the subconscious mind works day and night. I want y'all to know that. So when people talk about getting money in their sleep, they talk about their subconscious mind. I know we all thinking about, I need a digital product. Y'all don't even know how to work a damn computer. Talking about digital products. When we talk about getting money in your sleep, that means your subconscious mind is working day and night. You're forever coming up with something new to do, something you can expound on, something you can put into your current plan, even in your sleep. That's how you make money in your sleep, not your Amazon sales. I used to think like that. Oh, I'm gonna make money in my sleep. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna have all these orders. They came in overnight. Well, that's when I had my cake business. Now that I sit back and laugh, I say, who the hell was up buying cake at 3 o'clock in the morning? That's ridiculous. I used to be like, okay, I'm gonna wake up and just have like 10, 15, 20 orders overnight and boom, I'm gonna wake up to orders. No, making money in your sleep, meaning your subconscious mind is at work. It means that even though that your body is resting, your mind is steadily going. Your mind is working on the vision. That's when they call making money in your sleep. Listen, you cannot entirely control your subconscious mind. Let's listen to this. You cannot entirely control your subconscious mind, but you can voluntarily hand over to it any plan, desire, or purpose which you wish transformed into concrete form. So we can't control, we don't have all that type of, you're not Mega Man. You can't control it entirely. However, you can voluntarily hand over to it any plan, desire, or purpose which you wish to be transformed into into concrete. Okay. I want y'all to remember that. Let's go on to the next page, right? Oh my God. So while reading this book, you are going to understand, wow, you have been repeatedly instructed to make your desires clear and reduce them to writing. Okay. Listen. You have been repeatedly instructed to make your desires clear. That's like when y'all call me and I say, hey, shout out to the people I did readings for today. Shout out to the people we had videos today, because y'all had y'all questions ready. So I know that me saying, hey, make sure them questions specific and detailed is catching on. I ain't had nobody be like, what's my purpose? And I'm like, your purpose is to get refunded, and I hang up. So no, so shout out to the people who I talked to already today. Shout out to the people I'm gonna talk to tonight, because I know y'all own it too, right? So here's the deal. Listen, you have been repeatedly instructed throughout this training to make your desires clear and to reduce them to writing. If you can't write out, yes, I'm so excited, Kenosha. People had their questions ready. They were specific. They were clear. They were detailed. And I've been bop. There's less work I have to do. Less work I got to do mean more people I can help in a day. Okay. So listen, you also will understand the necessity of persistence in carrying out instructions, right? So you have to have a plan. You got to write it down. It has to be a clear, detailed plan. You got to write it down, and you have to be persistent in this plan in order for something to happen. You can't say, oh, I got a clear plan and I'm going to write it down, but I'm not going to work on it but once a month. You're not going to get nothing. Or I'm only going to work on when I feel like it. You're not going to get nothing. If you were in Manifest, I know you're going to get sick of me saying that stuff. If you were in Manifest 2023 yesterday, we talked about your dream schedule, right? You have to follow a dream schedule. I'm going to say this. Now, it might seem like sometimes I fly by the seat of my pants, but I promise you I have a schedule. I promise you that. I promise you I got a schedule. And you have to have a dream schedule. You have to have a schedule that you follow. You have to be persistent in what you're doing. You have to be timely in what you're doing. Okay. Because we don't want no opportunities to pass us by. How many people got their plan written out? Now, that's why I always tell y'all, make sure your questions are clear and detailed, specific and detailed questions. Not because I need to know your zodiac sign to tell you what's going on in your life, because I could read y'all without y'all telling me a word. I've done it before. Y'all seen me do it before. You know the reason why I do that? Because I want you to get in the practice of asking for exactly what it is you want. What's up, Dr. AJ? For asking exactly what it is, what you want. That's why I get into the habit of that. That's why I always say, make sure your questions are clear and detailed, specific and detailed questions. You're not going to get nothing in this life until you ask for what you want. Huh? When we got real detailed yesterday, baby. We broke it down we got real detail yesterday. Yesterday was the first day that I made the plan on how I'm going to accumulate $83,334 per month. I know where the money is going. I know what I need to do to get it. I don't sit up here and worry. I'm not focused on the number. I'm focused on the plan. Come on. I'm not focused on the number. I'm focused on the plan. Y'all see how that works? Because when you sit up and you think about $83,000 a month, you be like, yikes. That's how I used to feel about $20,000 a month. Yikes. Like, ooh, it took me a lot to get $10,000. Now you want me to get $20,000? Yikes. I don't focus on the number. I focus on the plan. I know that I'm going to add 3 to 4 readers or coaches to my platform starting in April. Huh? After we finish our Power of 10 class. And I'm going to see what y'all hope. It's too early. It's too early. I'm going to see what y'all can do. I'm going to add 3 to 4 people on my platform. And so now when y'all go to book, y'all have more options to book with people. We can serve more people every day. Okay. You can get your prayer. You can get whatever it is. You have other readers. If I put a reader on my platform, I'm not putting them on my platform just because I need readers. I'm putting them on the platform because they bona fide. You hear me? They bona fide and certified. You hear me? So I'm going to put other platform, other reader. I'm not going to make $83,000 a month talking to y'all. It's not possible. It's not enough time in the day. And I wouldn't do that to myself. So the name of the game is, how do I multiply myself? I said, I'm going to ask a certain somebody to be the manager for CME tax services. I need somebody to be a go-between. I need to teach somebody something real quick, and for them to be the go-between between me and the tax preparers, right? Yeah, that's what we're doing. I know what the plan is. The plan, I only got 4 action steps. That's it, 4 action steps to go ahead and start accumulating this money. And I broke the money down to the zero. I've never been able to budget that amount of money for a month and budget it down to zero, right? But as I was budgeting the money, come on, somebody. Some of y'all say, well, coach, I don't have the whole plan together. What do you mean? Listen, what you can do is figure out what to do with this money. As I started budgeting out the money, it came to me what the plan was. Right? I had to think outside the box to say, how, Lord, if you bless me with $83,334 every month on time, Lord, what am I going to do with this money? Because I have to have a plan. You are not going to give me this money if I don't have a plan, Lord. And when I tell you the plan came out of nowhere, baby, the plan didn't come out of nowhere. The plan came from God right then and there. When we was at that table, when I was with the table at the ladies and we was online, the plan came. I said, oh, okay, Lord, you want me to have a fleet of white Mercedes on tour road? Done. Lord, you want me to offer Kenosha a job making $15,000 a month? Done. You see what I'm saying? Friend said, well, will you pre-record how to do the taxes and post it on your site? I'll put that on YouTube or whatever, but you can also just get us to do your taxes for you. But I want to show you, God told me to teach y'all how to do taxes. God said, show people how to do it. So here's the deal. With me showing you how to do your taxes, 1 or 2 things going to happen. And because I believe in what God has told me, and I know he'll never leave me hungry, helpless, or helpless, or homeless, I'm going to tell you this. 1 or 2 things going to happen when I show you how to do your taxes. Number 1, you're going to learn how to do your taxes, and you're going to take control of your finance. That's another way you're going to take control of your finance. So number 2, you're going to realize you don't know nothing about doing no taxes, and you're going to sign up with us and let us do the taxes for you. You hear me? That's it. That's it. That's all. For instance, I'm going to watch how to do it and still send it over to you. I just want y'all to have a better understanding of what y'all doing. That's it. Have a better, stop just sending these folks y'all social security numbers. Stop handing over your stuff. Stop handing over your stuff to folks all willy-nilly. Have an understanding of what's going on. Okay? All right, let's get back to this. All right. The 13 principles are the stimuli which you acquire the ability to reach and influence your subconscious mind. So the 13 principles was in the last chapter. Again, if you're new here and you don't have a book, please go and watch my replays on I Am Coach Misty on YouTube. Do not become discouraged if you cannot do this upon the first attempt. Rather that the subconscious mind may be voluntarily directed only through habit under the directions given in this chapter on faith. You have not yet had the time to master faith. Be patient and be persistent, right? So here's the deal. Your subconscious mind may voluntarily be directed only through habit. So you have to stay persistent. In order to get your subconscious mind to do what you want it to do, you have to be persistent about what you're doing. Okay. Some of y'all need to form habits. We talked about habits, right? When people talk about habits, we always think about bad habits. And they say it takes 21 days to break a habit or to form a habit. And it takes 90 days to make it a lifestyle. My God. So some of y'all got the habit, y'all smoke a lot. Some of y'all drink a lot. Just think if you formed a positive habit, right? Formed a positive habit. I used to drink a gallon of water a day. That was one of the best habits I had. I'd be thirsty. I got to the point where I couldn't even drink a soda. It would hurt my teeth, right? Because I had gotten to the habit of drinking a gallon of water a day. We getting back to that, but that was a wonderful habit to have. Hold on. All right. So listen, the subconscious mind will not remain idle. If you fail to plant desires in your subconscious mind, it will feed upon the thoughts with which reach it as a result of your neglect. So let me read this again. You know, I'm working with these new teeth, y'all. And I don't know what my neighbor doing, Lord. She bless. Y'all pray for my neighbor, huh? Pray for her in the name of Jesus. That girl crazy as hell. Listen, listen. The subconscious mind will not remain idle. If you fail to plant desires in your subconscious mind, it will feed upon the thoughts which reach it as a result of your neglect. So some of you guys have a broke mindset. You know why? Because you don't think positive. That's it. So if you don't plant a positive seed in your subconscious mind, then it's going to backfire on you because you're neglecting it. Huh? That's like a plant. If you don't water your plant will die. Okay? If you don't listen, think of your subconscious mind as rich soil. All right. If you don't do nothing with it, then nothing will, you will not reap any benefits from it. Okay. So stop neglecting that. So I know people, we talked about these affirmations. Y'all let 2020. Let this be the last year y'all do these all. I am beautiful. I am kind. I am smart. And make some affirmations that really appeal to you and are for you and of you. Please find some personal affirmations. Make one up. You know what? I'm not about to teach y'all Manifest 2023 because I felt myself going into that. I felt myself going into Manifest 2023. I'm not about to do that. We about to stick to this. All right, listen. For the present, it's sufficient to, if you remember that you are living daily in the midst of all manner of thought impulses, which are reaching your subconscious mind without your knowledge. You are living daily in the midst of all manner of thought impulses, which are reaching your subconscious mind without your knowledge. You are now engaged in trying to help shut off the flow of negative impulses. Come on, y'all. You are now engaged in trying to help shut off the flow of negative impulses and to aid in voluntarily influencing your subconscious mind through positive impulses of desire. So from this point on, from today on, we are shutting off right now. We are in the process. You're not going to do it overnight because a lot of y'all got 20, 30, 40 years of negative stuff built up. You're not gonna shake that today. But let's make a conscious effort to stop negative things, to replace one negative thought with one positive thought every day. One negative, one positive. Remember, I talked to y'all last week. I said about that light switch, right? For years, for decades, I sat in the dark. I learned how to get dressed in the dark. I learned how to go to work in the dark. I learned how to care for my children in the dark. But I was in the dark for years, for decades. I was in the dark. Honey, for 20 years, I was in the dark. For more than 20 years, I sat in the dark. I learned how to maneuver in the dark. Baby, I was better. Listen, me and Ray Charles would have been best friends because I was in the dark. A lot of y'all still in the dark. And at some point, I reached up and I turned on the light, even if it was only for a minute. That was me taking one negative thought and putting it into a positive thought. That was me taking one negative thought and turning it into a positive thought. I would flick the light on, if only for a second, and I would live in the light. And then guess what? I wasn't used to it, so I would go back to the dark. I knew how to maneuver in the dark. See, a lot of y'all know how to live in depression. Listen, y'all say, I want to get over my depression. Baby, it's going to depress you to try to get up out. No, you know how to maneuver in depression. You know how to move like that. It's moving in the light that's going to scare the hell out of you. It's not being depressed. It's being happy. You think you say, I want to be happy. I need to be happy. No, that's what it is. You got to turn that light on. So I would turn the light on, and guess what? The first time you turn that light on, it's gonna scare you. It's gonna blind you. It's not nothing. You do when you turn the light on, you become exposed. When you turn the light on, you become exposed. What's up, Kenneth? When you turn the light on, baby, you become exposed. People see the real you. Because a lot of y'all, like I said, you've been maneuvering in the dark. Y'all use your sense of humor. You withdraw into yourself. That's a part of being in the dark. When you turn on that light, people see you for who you really are. People see that you are broken. Yeah. People see that you are confused. You look like you got it going on and you don't. People see that you are hurt when you turn on the light. That's why a lot of us like to dance in the dark. Come on, Jesus. They dancing in the dark. They dancing in the dark. Yes, we on YouTube right now, I think. Friend, we on YouTube? Yeah, I'm on YouTube too. Y'all dancing in the dark. When you turn that light on, people see you for who you really are. And that's why we run and turn it back off because we're not ready for that. Because we learn how to maneuver. You hear me? But then guess what? It's going to come another time when you want to dance in the light again. You want to peek. You like that little kid. I'm going to peek and see what this light is talking about. You're going to cut that light on. And you're going to leave it on for a little bit longer. And I promise you, if you keep on cutting that light on, if you keep taking these negative thoughts and turn them into positive thoughts and keep feeding yourself positive thoughts, and then you're going to start cutting these people off. This is about setting boundaries. This is how you establish your peace. This is how you establish true peace, because the peace is the light. The peace is the light. You think you got peace in the dark because you secluded yourself from people. You don't have peace in the dark. You are isolated. That's isolation. That's isolation. That's not peace. Now, once you start turning on that light and you start turning those negative thoughts into positive thoughts, and you start doing that more than once a day or more than once a month or more than once a week, guess what? You're going to start rejecting some of those people, because a lot of y'all got a lot of friends in the dark. Some of y'all got friends who come looking for you with a flashlight, but they leave because they know it's too dark down there and you never see them again. Those are the ones that was trying to save you, but they realized that they had to save themselves. But you got a lot of friends who dance in the dark, baby. It's just a dark party. It's a 030 party down there, baby. Y'all all dancing in the dark. But when you start coming to the light, guess what? The people in the dark, they gonna be like, oh, she thinks she all that. She going to the light. We don't need that around here. She shining too bright. So by hook or crook, you're gonna start getting rid of the people who no longer mean you any good. You hear me? You're going to start to rid yourself of that, right? And then at some point in your life, at some point, you're going to want to stay in the light. Because you no longer know how to adjust in the dark. Because see, listen, once you start playing in the light, once you start frolicking in the light, your eyes get adjusted to the light. When your eyes get adjusted to the light, that mean that your mind is adjusted to the light. Your soul is adjusted to the light. Right. And what happens when you've been in the light all day? Once you get dark, you can't see. Ooh. See, when you try to go back to the dark, you can't see like you used to. You don't know your way around like you used to in the dark. Come on, y'all. You do. I just listen. Can I tell y'all something? I know this is a message from God because I ain't wrote this stuff out. That's why I love it when we recorded. I ain't wrote none of this stuff out. This is just coming. It's just coming right now. I'm seeing it as I'm telling you. I'm seeing this as I'm telling you. When you go to the dark and you've been in the light and you cut them lights off, you're not comfortable in the dark no more, because you don't know your way around in the dark no more. You don't know your things have been moved around since you've been gone. This is a foreign place. Come on, somebody. And then at some point, you're just going to say, guess what? This is not for me, of me, or will it benefit me? And I'm gone. And when you decide to turn that light on and keep it on, at some point, the light switch will disappear. There will be no more walls. See, in order to have a light switch, you got to have a wall. You hear me? Come on. Now I'm into construction. In order to have a light switch, you have to have a wall. You hear me? And if your light switch disappeared, I mean your wall then came down. Right? And now you're just living. You're just living. You're just walking around, moving freely. That's what healing looks like. That's what peace is. That was deep, wasn't it? That was a good one. Yeah, thank you, Jesus. That was a good one. That came out of nowhere. All right. I just want to tell y'all that. Because I tell y'all, any situation that you're living in right now, listen, any situation that you're living in right now is a situation that you did for yourself. I just need you to find the switch. I just need you to reach up. That switch is there. You just got to reach your hand up. Come on, y'all. You just got to reach your hand up. You just got to reach your hand up. God gonna guide you to the switch. I promise you that. But you got to reach your hand up. When y'all at church and they tell you to put your hands up, right? When you put your hand up, some of us do it. Yeah, some of us do it just to do it. And others of us are surrendered. You got to put your hand up. God gonna help you find the switch. That was deep. Oh my God. Okay, y'all, let's get back to the book. Woo! Let's get to the book. Let's get back to the book. That was deep. Come on, y'all. Hey, that was all right. Listen, everything which man creates begins in the form of a thought impulse. Man can create nothing which he does not first conceive in thought. Okay? Conceive in thought. You're not going to build nothing in the dark. I promise you that. You're not going to build nothing in the dark. You can't. You got to come to the light. A lot of y'all like, I want to do this, I want to do that. You're not gonna build, you're not gonna do it in depression. You are not gonna become a millionaire in depression. Money don't buy happiness, but it buy a lot of lights. Flashing, like Kanye said that. Hey, listen, you got to have a thought. And if your thoughts are consumed with evilness, come on. I told a young lady today, she said, I want to love. I want to be a better me. I want to teach my daughter. She has a 3-month-old baby. She said, I want to teach my daughter something different, right? I want to be able to love and show her love. I said, love cannot exist where animosity lives. Love cannot exist. I said, if you want to show your daughter how to love and be the best version of herself by you being the best version of yourself, you're going to have to let this animosity go. You're going to have to forgive people and move around. I didn't say forgive and forget. You're going to have to forgive people and you have to move forward with your life. You hear me? You cannot sit here. We had a young lady, I'm not going to say who it was, in our training yesterday. And she said, well, you know what? I did something. She said this after training. She said, I had somebody hurt me hurt me. And I cursed him, not cursed at him. I cursed him. She said, was that the wrong thing to do? Absolutely, that was the wrong thing to do. You know why? Because love cannot exist where animosity lies. You cannot feel that type of way about a person and say you love yourself, right? You can't. So you're going to have to learn to accept what you did, your responsibility. Accept it. Listen, maybe your part in it was just sticking around when you knew it wasn't for you. That was the part you played. Accept your responsibility of it. Okay. Some of y'all need to forgive people without no closure. Honey, having no closure is closure. Come on. Having no closure is closure. And move forward with your life. It ain't hard. You just have to give it up. So here's the deal. If you're in the dark, you can't do it. If you're in the dark, you can't do it. If you're in the dark, you can't let go. Them demons is on your back. If you're in the dark, you can't let go. What? Let go of what? Let go of who? I got time. Huh? Yeah, you can't let go. The reason why y'all can't find the light switch is because these demons is holding you down. They got you on the basement level. Your light switch is on the 27th floor. And all this stuff you have to learn how to let it go. That's the whole thing about manifestation. We got to let it go. I let things go. And I move around. I don't forgive and forget. I don't let them go and then go back to it. That's your problem. That's why you can't let it. You let stuff go. And then you go right back to what caused it. That person not going to change. That person doesn't change. You have to change. That person ain't going to change. If such and such hurt your feelings and you let it go, don't you run back to such and such, dummy. Ooh, too much, Coach Misty, too much. You can't go back to the person that hurt you. Huh? You can't forgive and then go back to the person that hurt you only for them to hurt you again. That's like having a scab and then we pulling the scab off. You pulling the scab off and you going back. You say, when you filing taxes, friend, I'm going to have it on my thing. We're going to start this week. Friend said, when you filing taxes, the IRS is not accepting taxes after Martin Luther King Day. So listen, I'm going to say this and say that, y'all. You can't keep going. You can't forgive the person who hurt you and then go back and let them hurt you again. It's not the person that changed. It's going to be the situation. And the only person that changed the situation is you. The only person that changed the situation is you. All right, listen. All thought impulses intended for a transmutation into their physical equivalent, voluntarily planted in the subconscious mind, must pass through the imagination and be mixed with faith. Okay. So any impulses any ideas that you have for money, for love, for whatever the case may be, if you want those to come true, it has to pass through, it has to be planted in your subconscious mind, and it has to be mixed with imagination and faith. Okay. Imagination and faith. Everything that I think of is mixed with imagination and faith. Every course I prepare, imagination and faith. I don't know if y'all picked up on it. When I hold classes, I don't have a syllabus. You know how crazy I have to be? I don't have a syllabus. I just go. The class that I'm holding, the free class we doing Tuesday, January 17th, on how to set boundaries. Just say no. We setting boundaries. The class on January 17th, y'all better go on my website and go sign up. It's a free class. If you want to be in the group, I'm holding a group in a small coaching group afterwards, but 4 Sundays. If you want to be in that group, you can sign up for that as well. But that class, I don't have a syllabus. I allow God to tell me what it is. I've talked about how to set boundaries and just say no and how to establish your peace. But I'll wait until y'all get on the screen. Ain't that crazy? I'll wait until we get in this Zoom. And then I tell you this is what God got for you. And we go with it, just like I do with this. So listen, the mixing of faith with a plan or purpose intended for submission to the subconscious mind may be done only through the imagination. I'm going to say it again. The mixing of faith with a plan or purpose intended for submission to the subconscious mind may only be done through the imagination. Okay? All right. It says, so I'm going to read. So this is something that is that Ella Wheeler Wilcox gave evidence of her understanding of the power of the subconscious mind when she wrote, "You never can tell what a thought will do in bringing you hate or love. For thoughts are things, and their airy wings are swifter than carrier doves. They follow the law of the universe. Each thing creates its kind, and they spin o'er the track to bring you back. And they speed o'er the track to bring you back whatever went from your mind." Y'all want me to read that again? Did y'all catch that? I'm going to get that to you. You can never tell what a thought will do in bringing you hate or love. For thoughts are things, and their airy wings are swifter than carrier doves. They follow the law of the universe. Each thing creates its kind, and they speed over the tracks to bring you back whatever went out from your mind. Ooh, my God. Listen. It says, Mrs. Wilcox understood the truth that thoughts which go out from one's mind also embed themselves deeply in one's subconscious mind, where they serve as a magnet, pattern, or blueprint by which the subconscious mind is influenced while translating them into their physical equivalent. Oh, this is good. Let me put this into some Coach Misty words, right? When y'all sit up here, when y'all single, all my single ladies, when y'all sit up here with y'all single tails and say, "As there are no good men left," guess what you end up meeting? When you sit up here and say, "There are no good men left," guess what's going to come your way? No good men. Baby, that's in your subconscious. You said it out your mouth. This is why I tell y'all, change your verbiage, change your mindset, right? You said it out your mouth. No good men exist. And then you know what y'all do? Y'all keep on finding men that ain't no good for you. You had failed relationship after failed relationship, and you have done nothing but validate what came out your mouth, because in your subconscious mind, you said no good men exist. So you know what your subconscious mind did? It changed your energy to attract what? No good men. Duh. Do me a favor. Start saying it's good men everywhere. Honey, the weather girl said it was raining men. I'm waiting to get hit by one. It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men. Listen, start telling yourself it's raining men. Huh? Start telling yourself it's raining men. Say good men are all around me. Good men are all around me. Good men are in front of me. They're in back of me. They're on side to side of me. Good men are everywhere. Watch how, Zion, are you saying yeah? You see what I'm saying? Good men are everywhere, right? See what happens when next time you go to a grocery store and a man opens up the door for you. You're going to start running into all kind of good men. I ain't say they're going to be good, available men. Hello. But you're going to start running into good men everywhere. If you just change your mindset, change your verbiage, change your mindset. Whatever thought leaves out your mouth is still implanted in your head. If you say all Aries men are horrible, guess what? You might meet an Aries man and you're gonna be like, because you horrible. That's all you know. That man could be the one for you. A lot of y'all to miss up on yourself. Good men available. Good friends that good available men are everywhere. Come on, friend. Thank you, Shan. Good available men are everywhere. Okay. If you think that online dating is trash, it's gonna be trash for you. It's gonna be a trashy experience for you. If you think you're too old to do something, then you're too old to do something. You see what I'm saying? Y'all cut yourself off from blessings and opportunities by what come out your mouth. Because once it leaves your mouth, it's implanted into your subconscious mind, and that's the energy you operate out of. That was a lot. I could just stop right there. I just might. That was a lot. Listen, listen. I'm gonna say this. Thoughts which go, I'm gonna repeat that again. Thoughts which go out from one's mind also embed themselves deeply in one's subconscious mind, where they serve as a magnet, pattern, or blueprint by which the subconscious mind is influenced while translating them into their physical equivalent. Every material thing begins in the form of thought energy. You hear me? Thought energy. You said, whether you think or not, you can. You are right. You said, I want to go out and date again. Well, then do it. Don't say what you want to do. Just do it. Good men are everywhere. Good men are everywhere. Right now, I don't want nobody available. I mean, I do, but I don't. I shall and I can't. Here, you say I'm doing it. I say, well, I do, but I don't. Okay? If you're ready for a husband and you know you're ready for a husband, say, I'm ready for a good husband. But don't sit in the house and say I'm ready for a good husband. Don't sit up in the house and not be on nobody's dating website and say I'm ready for a good husband and think a good husband gonna come knock on your door. Don't do what Kenosha said. Talking about UPS now, y'all up here ordering everything from Amazon. Kenneth say yes they are. Kenneth, you a good man. There go one. I got one on my Facebook. Kenneth is a good guy, and Kenneth make a mean ass salad. Okay, good men are everywhere. Good husbands are everywhere. Kenneth, can I get a salad? Look, Kenneth, can I get a salad off of your partner? Huh? They say, right, we don't understand. Like, really, life and death is in the power of the tongue. Life and death. I've seen it with my finances. Honey, I've seen that life and death is in the power of the tongue, okay? You said you getting off of here. She said, you telling me stepping all on my toes. No problem. Good men are everywhere. You hear me? You keep on running in the trash because you attract trash. Huh? Cat Williams say it's self-esteem. It's esteem of yourself. Come on, y'all. Let's get back into it. I'm only going to be here for a couple more minutes, then I'm out. It says, the subconscious mind responds more quickly to and is influenced more readily by thought impulses, which are well mixed with emotion. It is essential to become familiar with the more important of the emotions. There are 7 major positive emotions and 7 major negative emotions. The negatives voluntarily inject themselves into the thought impulses that ensure passage into the subconscious mind. The positive must be injected through the principle of autosuggestion into the thought impulses that an individual wishes. So listen, I'm gonna tell you the 7 major. We're gonna talk about the 7 major positive emotions real quick. So let me tell you what they said the difference was, right? Would you say you really preaching today, friend? And do let me tell you what the 7 ones, what it just said. It said the negative ones voluntarily creep in. They creep. Voluntarily ones is there. But the negative ones are there. The negative ones is there like double dutch. They there like double dutch. They waiting. Bow. The negative ones is there. They waiting for their turn to jump in. You have to put the positive ones in there. You have to put the positive. You know why the negative ones are there? Because somebody should say, well, coach, why are the negative ones there and the positive ones are not? The negative ones are there because I'm gonna say 1 or 2 things. Let me tell you why the negative ones are there. Because everything that you see around you, right? The killing, the stealing, everything. Death is all around us. We don't know when we go into war, all that stuff, right? So the negative ones are already there because of what we see. We pick up from our 5 senses, right? The negative ones are there when you go to jump out the bed and you hit that floor wrong and you realize that these bones ain't doing what they want to do. The negative, you got to say something positive because the way your knee gon' the way that knee gon' crack, snackle, and pop, like mine do when I get out the bed, I had to say something positive about that knee because baby, the negative just. My knee was speaking in tongues this morning. The negative one is already there. So we have to say something positive. So real quick before we leave, and we'll start up with this tomorrow. These are the 7 major positive emotions that we have to inject into our subconscious mind. We have to knowingly do this. Y'all ready? All right. So the emotion of desire. You have to have a strong desire, whatever you want. Desire. Listen, you cannot sit up here and tell me that you're going to be a multimillionaire from your business and you still work. It ain't going to happen. The desire is not there. You have to have desire something so tough that you burn all bridges leading back to an escape route. You hear me? You have to desire something so tough, so big there is no other options. Okay. Do not tell me about your plan B, because that's not plan B. That's not desire. If I desire something so big, if I want to get married to somebody, I'm not going to say, Lord, I desire to be married, but I'll take being his girlfriend for 12 years. No, it's either marriage or nothing. It's either you all in or you all out. Okay. So we have to master the emotion of desire. Number 2, the emotion of faith. Kenneth, I ain't got your number no more. Send it to me on Kenneth, you got to send me your number on Messenger. Listen, we have to master the emotion of faith. Okay, on faith. Again, faith and desire go hand in hand. I'm burning all bridges. I'm not on Indeed looking for a job every day. When they send me them emails, I be pissed. I'm like, I thought I unsubscribed from Indeed. I'm ready to call Indeed now. Take my email off the list, Indeed. I will not be working nobody's job. Okay, nobody. That's what Keith Sweat said. Okay, the power of faith. I know without a shadow of a doubt, God got me. If ain't nobody else got me, God got me. God ain't gonna let me lose nothing. I'm only here to gain. I only win. That's all I do, right? I only do, because guess what? I never fail if I'm trying. I ain't said this in a couple weeks. I never fail if I'm trying. And if I'm never failing, I'm never losing. If I never lose, I'm always winning. So even when it don't look like I'm winning, I'm always winning, because I'm still trying. Okay? All right. So we got to master the emotion of faith. We have to master the emotion of love. Again, you cannot tell me that you love me and love yourself and you hate somebody else. That's not love. I'm not saying you got to be friends with everybody. And you can definitely pick and choose who you want to deal with, because that's your prerogative. That's what Bobby said. It's my prerogative, but you don't have to hate anybody. Don't tell me that you hate somebody and love at the same time. No, we don't hate anything. I choose to distance myself from certain people. I can remove myself from certain situations. That's called free will. That's called sanity. That's called peace. But I do not hate anybody. I don't wish anybody any wrong, any ill will. I don't wish anybody nothing. Okay, I just don't fool with you. That's it. Right? And guess what? In loving you and loving myself, I know that this is not a good situation. Okay, that's not a good situation for me. Right? Okay, so we have to master the emotion of love. Now we have to master the emotion of sex. Right? We have to master that. Right? We just talked about that. Using that energy into transmuting that into something else. Or guess what? Stop using sex as a bargaining chip, as a bargaining tool. That's not what that is. Okay? Oh God, listen. Sex can be positive if you know how to handle it. And Usher said, can you handle it if I go there, baby, with you? Woo! Understand that love and sex are two different things. Huh? Love and sex are two different things, y'all. One and the two different things. And a lot of times we get those mixed up. And that's how we get mixed up into foolishness. You have to master the emotion of sex. Period. All right. Number 4 is the emotion of enthusiasm, right? The emotion of enthusiasm. Even if things don't seem like they're going right, you got to be enthusiastic about it. You got to be enthusiastic about it. Number 6, the emotion of romance. Wait a minute. Well, hold on, coach. You got love, sex, and romance? Yes. Yes. Yes, I can love you and not be romantically involved with you. I can have sex with you and not romance you. I can romance you and not touch you. Y'all gonna have to take my hoology. Y'all have to come to hoology for that. You hear me? I can romance you and not love you. Oh yeah, I can romance you and not love you. I can touch you and not romance you. I can love you and no sex and romance be involved. Those are 3 different things, party people. Ladies and gentlemen, those are 3 different things. All right, and the last one is the emotion of hope. A lot of y'all substitute hope with faith. That ain't the same thing. Hope and faith is not the same thing, right? Hope is a desire for a better tomorrow. Faith is knowing that it's going to be better, okay? Do what you say, not hoology. Oh, yeah, hoology. Yeah, hoology. That's what's wrong with y'all. That's why y'all getting caught up. That's why, listen. Y'all calling me about these dudes. Listen, I want to shout out to all of the women who call me about these men, baby, because of you and your male problems. My tax office will be open up this weekend. Thank you, Jesus. because you do not listen to what I tell you on the calls, and you go back to messing with Derek. I was able to buy all my furniture in one whop. Huh? It's because you don't listen to God's vision. God didn't show you that wasn't your husband, but you keep going back because you say, I didn't put all this time in. I got to get something. You're like a little kid at Chuck E. Cheese that keep putting tickets into the machine and you want to win a prize. Huh? That's what we got going. I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for that. You guys are amazing. You hear me? Freaking amazing. Thank you. I'm able to buy the things that I want because you don't listen. So listen, we have 7 positive emotions, and then we're going to go ahead and manifest. It's the emotion of desire, faith, love, sex, enthusiasm, romance, and hope. Do y'all need us to put that in the comments so y'all can get that? We're going to do it again. Desire, faith, love, sex, enthusiasm, romance, and hope. Hey, Mr. Duncan, and hope. Y'all got that? Listen, when you master these 7 emotions, command when you need them. You're not supposed to use all those at the same time. Okay? There are situations, I told y'all need to flirt with y'all money. Y'all need to flirt with y'all dreams. Y'all need to flirt. Listen, you use some wink, wink, think. You need to flirt with that. Learn how to flirt with money. Learn how to romance money, right? Okay? Learn how to do that before you start asking for some money. Baby, I flirt with the idea of doing, listen, when I see myself, let me give y'all a little something, then we're going to go ahead and manifest. And then I'm gonna say this. We're gonna talk about the 7 major negative emotions to avoid tomorrow. But I'm gonna say this and say that, y'all. When I manifest money, I don't close my eyes and see myself having it. I close my eyes and see myself making it. There's a difference. So I don't close my eyes and see myself having it or spending it. I close my eyes and see myself making it, and that's where the vision comes into play. All right. So I'm gonna say this to say that. One does not become money conscious by filling one's mind with negative emotions. You can't. All right. So in order to live in the light, listen, in order to get this money, you got to live in the light. In order to live in the light, you got to start finding that switch by turning those negative emotions or negative thoughts into positive thoughts. Hey, y'all, real quick, before we manifest, I want to say something. I am so proud of myself. Because normally when we have trolls come on here, I stop my flow and I address the troll. But when I tell you I'm so proud of myself that I just went on and just blocked that person and kept going, that is showing growth within me, within Coach Misty. I'm so excited and delighted. Okay. And I'm proud of you guys for staying on track and not addressing nothing that person said. And we was in the moment. I'm so proud of me. That does not mean I'm not going to call you out your name later on tonight. Please do not get that twisted. Please do not get that twisted and know that that doesn't mean that I'm not going to call you out your name tonight. I will. And I will. We're getting ratchet tonight. That don't mean that I'm not going to act a fool tonight. Trust and believe. I'm still going to lose it. However, I am growing. I want to get the message out. Thank you. We all stay focused. We all stay focused and we stay positive, right? We stay positive because when I address, see, one thing I know about it, listen, the devil don't want me to do what I'm doing. The devil don't want me to do what I'm doing. As y'all know, we don't get a lot of them folks with the witchcraft in here in the daytime. They come at night. They come at night when my energy is different. And them folks that worship something else, they normally come at night when that energy is hit a little different, right? God don't listen. God is pleased with what I'm doing. This is what God told me to do. And I said, people gonna come in here and try to throw me off my game. Listen, but when I tell you, I just had to keep going. Thank you so much, y'all. That is growth for me. If y'all been watching me, y'all know damn well that's growth. Because baby, I would have spent the whole 5-7 minutes lighting this up. Lighten them up. Okay? Lighten them up. Period. But I said, you know what? This is a test of what I'm talking about, right? Taking these negative emotions and inserting a positive one, and you keep on pushing. I said, if I sit here and light him up, that is going to break the concentration and the energy that we have going as a group. However, do not test my gangster tonight. Tonight is something different. That is this tonight is not midday manifest. It is spiritually ratchet. I will let you have it. I will let you have it. I will let your mama have it and your grandkids to come. You hear me? All right. Please do not be like, oh my God, coaches, listen, coach is growing. And I'm gonna get on here and ask something that I asked 36 times, and she's gonna answer me because she's growing. I'm not there yet. I'm not that mature. Okay. Amen. Amen. So come on here tonight if you want to. Okay. I will let you have it. Yeah. The whole generation. I'm gonna let the whole generation have it. I ain't been ratcheting a long time. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and manifest. I want you to pick one of those desires. I want you to pick one of those emotions. I mean, one of those seven. And I want you to manifest that for today. I want you to manifest. All right. So everybody, we need to pick the emotion of either desire, faith, love, sex, enthusiasm, romance, or hope, right? Listen, you said traveling the road. I ain't never gonna get to the end of the road. Huh? Well, at night, well, I don't get stupid, please. That's why we here. So listen, y'all, I want y'all to pick one. Put in the comments which one we gonna manifest on. Desire, faith, love, sex, enthusiasm, romance, or hope. Listen, what are we going to manifest on? Huh? Today, I'm gonna tell you, for me, I am manifesting on romance, right? I am manifesting on romance. I need to fall in love with the idea with some of my ideas. I need to manifest on romance for me. I'm falling in love. I'm not romancing nobody uncle, nobody daddy, not at least until woo! But I need to work on romancing, romancing some of my ideas, right? Completely falling back in love. I need to fall back in love. I need to romance the idea of BAW. I need to romance because I'm about 2 seconds from handing it over to somebody else. I need to romance the idea of my fitness group, right? Matter of fact, I need to fall back in love with BAW, not with fitness itself, but with BAW. So whatever it is that you want to manifest, put it in the comments. I see love, I see faith, I see desire, right? So friends say all of them, all of them. So I am romancing. I'm with romance, right? I need to be romance. I need to do some romance under this tax business so I can go ahead and knock it out real quick. Okay. Anthony Duncan said romance itself. You know what? I don't even know we doing all that. So anyway, y'all, okay, y'all know what we doing. Y'all, let's go ahead and do our breathing exercises. Let's do it 3 times. It's on a Monday, not education and work. Friend, I said pick one of the desires. What is that? You romance, love, hope, faith. What you doing? Come on, y'all. Let's breathe in, breathe out. Ready? For all my people that's new, thank y'all for watching me on Facebook and YouTube and on TikTok. So we do a breathing exercise. Now, when I tell you to hold it on that third one, I'm going to tell you breathe in, breathe out. I'm going to tell you to hold it. I want you to say what it is that you are. I don't know if you can say it and hold your breath at the same time, but I want you to see it. I want you to see yourself loving. I want to see yourself romancing. I want to see yourself having greater faith. I want you to see yourself having better desires, be enthusiastic, whatever it is that you need. I want you to see it. When I say release, when I say release, y'all, this is when you give it back to God. When I say release, this is when you give it back to God. Meaning when I say release, you're going to release that and know that it is for you. You're giving it back to God. And you're going to go on in your day knowing that this is already happening for you. Knowing that this is already working in your subconscious mind. Do not fret, my pet. Don't fret, my pet. Know that this is already working in your subconscious mind, okay? I'm going to go ahead and give that back to you, right? Get that back to God. You let it go. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, manifest with me. I'm going to send energy your way. I'm going to send my energy your way. You might feel a tingling. I know I got some new people on here. You might feel a tingling in your chest, your arms, your shoulders, your one of your feet might go numb at the bottom. Some of you all may start to cry because you needed this, and that's okay. Whatever the emotion is, just let it out. I'm not going to stay on here and check for confirmation because I know what God I serve and I know what happens every time I do this. So it's already been confirmed, right? I don't need confirmation of this. We're going to go ahead and get off of here and I'm going to find out what mashed potatoes I'm going to eat and I got to take a pain pill for these teeth. Okay. Yes. You ready? So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. It's that third and last one. Breathe in, Hold it. See what you're asking God for today and release. Now, on the count of three, y'all, I need you to manifest to me. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey, y'all, it's been real. If you need to book anything with me, go to IamCoachMissy.com. I do have availability for this week. I missed y'all, but we are back. Go sign up for that free class on January 17th. Check your emails. The class is free. If you want to get into the group is 147. It's coaching for 30 days, 147 for the group. The group is called Peace Be Still. I love y'all because y'all love me back. I will see y'all back later on tonight, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, honey, for Spiritually Ratchet, wig and all. You feel me? We about to cut up. So have your questions ready, honey. We getting ratchet tonight. All right. Thank you so